For the first time in 2025, Sean Long's new look Roughyeds resurgent after the League One title win, preparing for a season in the Championship and toe-to-toe today against the best club side in the land. Wigan Warriors are in town for the renewal of a rivalry. Boundary Park bouncing for Oldham versus Wigan. Some familiar faces too. George Hurst starting for the Warriors. Another former Oldham favourite, Tyler Dupree, starting for Wigan. And Oldham in the brand new home playing jersey as well. We'll see most of the squad today. The starting lineup has Jack Johnson at fullback, then Jamar Sambou, Jordan Turnery and Thornley and Kieran Dixon, Craven and Drinkwater the halves, Dudson, Wildy and Baxter, Ashurst, Elijah Taylor and Adam Milner. Some star names for Wigan missing, but plenty of star names in the team. George Hurst, Sam Walters, Dupree, Cruz Leeming, Liam Byrne, Jack Farrimond, Zach Eckersley. Super League pedigree on show at Boundary Park. Wigan will get us underway with the right boot of Jack Farrimond wearing 24, and Rugby League in 2025 starts with a knock-on from Jamar Sambou. And Oldham will have some very, very early defending to do. Adam Lawton hasn't made it this week, but he does join us for commentary on Roughyeds TV. Great to see you, my friends.
Yeah, nice to see you, George.
What are you thinking about this one today?
Yeah, it's going to be a good day out for us, you know. We've got a very experienced pack out, Wigan. So that'll be a good test for our middles and our back rows. And I think if you're at a Wigan Reserves Academy training first team, you're always going to be a good talent, so any Wigan side is going to be a good side.
And Wigan immediately on the attack, attacking those posts to our left-hand side, under real pressure early on. George Hurst lurking down this near left-hand side, looking for his first feel of the football. Almost got it then as Wigan attack. They're going to score in the corner. Right, oh, he's knocked on. Oldham survive. They had an extra man, but a bit of pre-season ball handling, a bit of ball looseness. And it is very, very cold out there. But Oldham were stretched early. Great crowd today. Good to see the Joe Royal stand looking as full as it is. The Rochdale Road end open for business too. The fans bar pre-match. Standing room only, with the trophies on show. Always a great match day experience here at Boundary Park. And it was very much a winning experience throughout 2024. The only setback, of course, on the road against Keighley. The near miss at North Wales and at Rochdale, who provide the opposition in the Law Cup Wednesday night. So, first possession of 2025 for Oldham and their new faces, with Matty Ashurst, who captained Wakefield to promotion to the Super League. Gil Dodson let that one run, and Adam Milner takes it on. Be good to see how quickly Oldham gel with another new face in Lewis Baxter. Making the move from Lee. There's the kick. Oh, it's a good take. Good early take. A lot of youth in the backs, in the back line, three quarters for Wigan, but as Sean Long said pre-match, most of it with Super League experience already to their name. Cruz Leeming. one of the stars out there in the Wigan shirts today. Their first hit out, like Oldham, of 2025. They'll be at Headingley to play Leeds in a friendly next Sunday for Ash Handley's testimonial. And they're attacking again through Jack Farrimond and working their way past Jordan Turner. Last tackle, right in the far corner. Cruz Leeming is holding back. Here he goes, outside of the right boot. Now then, the big man's after it. Great collect. And try for Tyler Dupree on his return to Oldham. Leeming made it with a threaded kick. And Dupree has the first points on the board, and it had been coming, Adam Lawton. A very strong start from the Super League side.
Yeah, we were unlucky with the kick-off, not catching a kick-off on the full. I don't think we got much yardage in that first set, and that led to Wigan catching the ball on their 40, and then 2 tackles in, they were attacking our 40, 30 metre line. A little nice dink and unusual kick, but Tyler Dupree, the big props, got on the end of it and scored.
So Wigan have the early lead. They've had all the pressure. One set with ball in hand for Oldham. It's come camped inside their own 40. On the kicking tee to make it a 6-0 early lead. Zach Eckersley wearing 22. No mistake from right in front. And Wigan have a 6-0 lead. Kieran Dixon goes deep, and the try scorer Dupree regathers possession for Wigan, who have shown no real rust in the first few minutes here. 4.5 gone. That's got the crowd going. Strong defensive effort. Wildy and Ashurst. Good strong defensive set. Adam here would settle any early jitters.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to restart, get the kick off. Hopefully pin them in their own half, catch the ball on the full somewhere good and get some attacking footy going.
Off goes Liam Byrne, another Super League regular. Leeming, last tackle this. And Wigan will kick from their own 40, so a decent effort from the Roughyeds defence. Oh, another knock on though. Dixon got there a little late, could lead to another try this. Wigan pouncing on the Oldham error. Dixon's knock on. And 2 tries in the first 5 minutes for Wigan, both off Oldham errors. And they lead 10-0 already. Farrimond was the man picking up the pieces, scoring in the corner. And it's ruthless at the moment from Wigan Warriors. The kind of mistakes, Adam Lawton, you just can't make against these kind of opponents.
No, you know, it's not ideal. Maybe last year you'd have got away with 1 or 2 mistakes, but against opposition like Wigan, you can see they've just scored 2 tries off 2 mistakes. You can't do it.
Oldham 0, Wigan 10, with this kick to come. Zach Eckersley enjoyed a breakthrough year in Super League last year, took his chance through injuries and excelled. And he's on the kicking tee again today. He's missed that one. The fans in the Joe Royal stand will tell you that. So it's a 10-0 lead, and Oldham haven't had a chance yet. One set, Adam, I think, for Oldham. Ball in hand, first 7 minutes.
Yeah, we've only reached one kick into their half. We need to compose ourselves. Hopefully get a good defensive set here now. Try and catch the ball in the full.
It's a big bench. Both sides have big benches today, and we'll see a lot of interchanges through the first 25 minutes or so. Sean Long's already said the result doesn't really matter today, it's what he sees in terms of combinations, slickness, energy, fitness. But Wigan have come to play as Leeming tries to buy a penalty, and off he goes. Turner's there, no number on the back of JT's shirt this afternoon as the floodlights flicker on above the Joe Royal stand, and Sambu's after this, takes it on the half volley this time. Oh, and he's dropped it again. Difficult start to the game for Jamar Sambu. Twice on the ball, twice the ball's come free, and Wigan are going to get another great chance here. Here come Wigan from the scrum with Farrimond attacking the line. Craven hit him. Elijah Taylor there with Jack Johnson to complete the tackle. There goes George Hurst. Strong carry that we were so used to seeing through 2024. Leeming again. Ball speed is impressive. They're right under the sticks here, Wigan. Hungry for more. Oldham blood. Dummying towards the line. Another good defensive read from DC, with the danger still there. 3 left, everyone else right. They're going right. They're going to crash and they're going to score again. Point blank range. Try number 3. Is it Liam Byrne? And Wigan enjoying themselves at the moment at Boundary Park. 3 attacks, 3 tries. And Oldham, Adam, have got to find some way to stem this tide.
Yeah, I don't know if our numbers were a bit off then. It looked like it was a one-on-one tackle on our line, so we need to be a bit tighter there so we can help each other out.
Sean Long wanted this new look squad to test itself as early as possible against the best. He's got his wish. He has got his wish in the first 10 minutes here. And this will do Oldham good, mark my words. This will do Oldham the world of good. He's kicked 1 of 2. Zach Eckersley, the youngster, won't miss this one. Adam Lawson could have kicked that.
I used to kick back in the
I remember. I remember back in the day. 2 of 3, 16-0 is the Wigan lead. And what you will say from that is that it's 16-0 without Oldham having had a single chance. So let's see what kind of momentum the Roughyeds can build. Potentially have a go on this Wigan line. But they've looked big, they've looked strong. It's a very strong pack. The Oldham fans find their voice in the Joe Royal stand. Hospitality sold out today, great to see. The fans bar was buzzing. The newly renovated bar 1895, and that's not what Oldham needed. Approaching the end of the tackle count. Dudson and Drinkwater between them have come up with a penalty there, and Oldham are going to be defending their line again. And it's a tidal wave of Warriors pressure. We've only had 12 minutes and it's 16-0. Dudson spent last year, did Gill at Salford Red Devils, made a big impact there on loan from Warrington Wolves. He's played with Wigan, of course, former Warrior. Former Catalan Dragon as well. He's got some CV as Gill. Leeming through the hands. Farrimond takes it on. They looked so dangerous. Was there a hand in there from Oldham? Yes, there was. So that'll be Wigan ball and another set of 6 coming. Had to make the play, I think. So as I say, the game's coming thick and fast. We're back here at Boundary Park Wednesday night. Law Cup against Rochdale Hornets, one of those fixtures where a friendly is not a friendly. Here come Wigan. George Hurst, you can hear the contact and he's knocked on. Big error from Big George. What have you made of that move for George Hurst? He had a great year here last year. He's going to be back here in an Oldham shirt, but what a move for him.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the improvements from the start of last year. I mean, if you'd have told us at the start of the season he'd be at Wigan by the end of the year, I probably wouldn't have believed you, but the improvements he made last year, he probably finished the season one of our best players, so I made up for him, and being in a full-time environment can only benefit him and develop him as a player, so good luck to the lad.
So Oldham have the ball for only the second time in 14 minutes. Matty Wilde, Coach's Player of the Year 2024, wants a penalty, gets a penalty. That'll help. I guess when I asked you, Adam, what can be done to stem the tide, something like that is what's at the back of your mind.
Yeah, it seems to be all Wigan getting the penalties and us making the errors, so hopefully this is a turn side, we can finish the set well.
So what can we do? Josh Drinkwater, another great signing. He's a guy who played in the Challenge Cup final only 7 months ago. Now gracing Boundary Park, Milner dummying through. An England international in 2019. Good friend of Matty Wilde as well. I wonder if Matty got a percentage of that deal. Here's Drinkwater, Craven, this is more like it. Oh, and the ball's come to ground off, was it Ashurst over there? But a few promising seeds, a few signs there, Adam.
Yeah.
This Oldham team can be dangerous.
One of our set players coming together there, but pass on the end of it, he couldn't quite collect it. So we just need to do this set up and not leak any penalties.
Dudson in the tackle with Milner and Wilde, Leeming. Oh, another huge contact. Josh Cartwright felt the full force of that one. 6 again, says our match referee. Oh, he's given himself up, and the referee happy with that. Leeming, Byrne, Farrimond, loading up and attacking Jordan Turner again. Last tackle, can Oldham survive? Farrimond's going to drill one. Jamar Sambu, that will do his confidence the world of good. What character from the young man, 2 big errors and what a take.
Yeah, he really owned that. Looked at it all the way and he rolls off the floor well, took it in.
Here he goes again. I liked what I saw from him. He didn't get much of a go, did he, last year after injury, but he scored in his debut, I think the following game as well. Showed some real spark. And a penalty, Oldham. Bit of a momentum shift, Lawton, here.
Yeah, that's it. Only takes 1 or 2 wins and you put an opposition on the back foot and then it's just scramble, and lucky we got the penalty there.
Hoof into touch and a chance for Oldham to attack this Wigan line. Chaplehow twins going through their paces. They'll be looking to get back on the field. We've seen more of them in front of the camera than on the field in the last few months. My wage very much under threat. I'm kind of dreading, Lawton, that they don't get injured because I need them out there. Here we go with Gil Dudson, attacking Tyler Dupree. Oldham setting up. Can they find a way through? Approaching the midway point of the first half. E.T. to the right. To the left is Drinkwater. Fizzy's one to Craven, saw it coming, steps out, but right into Cruz Leeming. George Hurst was there as well. Wildy. Dodson, he's still a battering ram, isn't he? Last tackle. Can Oldham force a repeat set or better? Drinkwater floated. Jordan Turner with a grubber kick looking for Dixon. They're going to get 6 more. That's much more like it from the Roughyeds attack. And now the crowd are involved. Short kick off, watched by Elijah Taylor. Owen Farnworth is about to come on. I would suggest that might be Gill. We'll see. Wildy finds the aforementioned Dudson. Looks like Matty Wildy's big brother, Gill, doesn't he?
2 forwards on the front line.
Milner, Drinkwater, here we go! Oldham score! Debut try for Ian Thornley. And Wigan's defence is breached. Oldham on the board. And it's Ian Thornley's 4-pointer. That, Adam Lawton, was pretty devastating with ball in hand.
Yeah, we've practiced that a lot, so it's good to see it coming to fruition. It's a great line by Thornley, great ball by DC.
Fantastic. That's how dangerous Oldham can be. Kieran Dixon with his unique kicking style. Double change from Wigan, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Dixon makes no mistake. Terrific kicker. And it's a 16-6 Wigan lead. So Tyler Dupree and Liam Byrne are off. Harvey Makin and Sam Essay Jr. on. There was a third change as well, which I missed. Cruz Leeming's off, that was the third change. It was Tom Forber. Oh, Jamar, didn't fancy that one. Deft little flick backwards. So very entertaining first 22 minutes. There'll be plenty of interchanges. Oldham are readying their first few. Craven kicking early, not a bad option. Finds a bit of green. Noah Hodkinson, the young fullback wearing 32, slips on his kick return. The pitch has actually been looking brilliant, considering the temperatures and the fact that the Latics football game was played here yesterday. Here come Wigan. Pegged back a bit, 16-6. Good feel about this one now. Last tackle. Wigan 20 out right side. Farriman, what a step. And then the offload. Oh, it's a great try. I think it's the substitute Tom Forber, but it was Farriman's step and dart. And the lightning pace just caught Oldham cold. Confirmation of Forber's try. With a step from Jack Farriman, one of the youngsters who has had a fair amount of Super League experience in the last 18 months or so, and he looks every bit on this show a Super League player. He's dictating things out there at the moment, and it's a 20-6 Wigan Warriors lead. A couple of changes from Oldham too, which I'll tell you about after this kick to make it 22-6 from Astley, who's kicked 2 from 3. This to bring his tally to... Oh dear, I'd already given it on my notepad. 4. And Adam Milner are replaced. And J.Chaplehow is on as well. There's Sam Essay. Real talent. He's already getting through his clubs. He's had a fair few different loan spells last year. Ended up at Headingley, at Hull. I got to know him coming through at Featherstone. Then he went to Wakefield. Lovely lad. He just wants a chance. Here he is. It's a bitterly cold afternoon. Just got an icy gust up to our commentary position. Adam Lawton hiding under his hood and his cap. Farriman's going to go high, spiral bomb. Dixon's there early, can he take? Yes, he can. Very rare he'll make 2 mistakes in a half of rugby league, and he gets a penalty anyway. See Craig Kopchak doing his best to warm up on the touchline as well. It's looking a bit cold for a big lad, Coffee.
Don't think.
Why is he looking up here and grimacing?
Warming up.
Still going strong. But great to see Boundary Park, Lorts, looking like this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome, and being in the bar before the game as well. You squeezing past people to get through, so it's lovely to see. It's amazing.
Yeah, what people are seeing as they start to take notice of Oldham are certainly the results and the performances that you guys threw up last year. Hopefully the presence on social media, which is the job of me and my team, but coming here and seeing it like this, it looks And that's something that Bill and Mike Ford are really keen to get something special happening on a match day, and it really feels like that today. Get the crowd bouncing and get a big opponents in like these Wigan Warriors.
Yeah, 100%, and you've got to come down and see it to believe it.
Season tickets still available. If you're watching this game back, make sure you join us. Jordan Turner powers through. Dixon to the corner. Beg your pardon.
Give it.
Almost choked as he went through, but he wasn't there. He was held up. That was good from Jordan Turner. Another opportunity though, Wildy. Drinkwater dabs one, who's going to win the chase? Wigan are there and they're going to get a penalty. I think Oldham were offside in front of the kicker. But every time Oldham go forward, it looks dangerous, which is a good sign. A good sign going into the new campaign. That one's coming up towards us. Doesn't quite make it onto the touch. Oh, Joe Wardle's knocked on.
That's why he's retired.
Knock on from Joe Wardle. I hope we got that on camera. Might be seeing that on social media next week, Joe. That's because he had his right hand in his pocket. Tried to take it one-handed.
I hope he'll be doing some extras after training on Tuesday.
But good to see Joe getting to grips with that assistant coach role as well, linking up with Sean Long. Here come Wigan again. Penalty though. High shot, says the referee. I mean, great service given by Brendan Sheridan as assistant coach. He was a big miss. He departed, but an opportunity here for Joe Wardle to learn the trade. He knows that. Here come Wigan again, leading as they are 20 points to 6. 4 tries to 1, but a couple of missed kicks. Sam Essay. Hurst had a great angle, but they work it to this near left-hand side. Josh Cartwright halted. Is there a fifth try?
Great scramble from DC and J.Chaplehow to get round after Jamal shot out.
Oh, the referee's given 6 again. So it's going to be another big defensive effort. Harvey Makin wearing 27 with the drive. Painfully slow play the ball. Sam Essay again with a step from a big man. He's held up on the line, over the line. There's Sam Walters. A real rising star at Leeds that the Rhinos couldn't keep hold of when Wigan came knocking. Sam Essay from point blank range. Good offload, good pickup. Wigan look dangerous here. Opportunity knocks for the World Club champions, the Super League champions, the Challenge Cup winners. It's George Hurst. He'd love a try today. Farriman kicking for the corner. Where's that going? It's knocked on. Great leap.
20 top.
Going to knock on, and it remains with 10 to go until the half-time coffee break, where Adam Lawton will be providing coffee for everyone. And it's 20 points to 6. Well, our ball boys, Adam, are sitting in front of the scoreboard, which is making things a little bit more difficult. I think we're going to see more interchanges soon. Oh, we got one at the, yes, well pointed. We've got one at the other end.
And the other corner.
Yeah, in fact, they're everywhere. Forget that comment. They can sit where they want. But Oldham have worked their way back into this game. Ignore the scoreboard. I think Sean Long will be content with various aspects. That's a good drive coming forward up to the Warriors' 30-metre line. I think we're going to see Bailey Aldridge soon. Fans Player of the Year for 2024. Moran promotes well. Drinkwater. Then Jack Johnson slotting in. He's the chosen one at fullback at the moment. No PLT, of course. Training pre-season with Hull KR. We will get Phoenix back for the season. but operating without him at the moment. This is nice. Now Jamar, what can you do? Jamar Sambu, oh, he's been denied. The referee, in fact, the touch judge has given a forward pass because Jamar Sambu was away. That would have been try number 2 for Oldham. Touch judge gave it. Just seen the Wigan Warriors physio slip, which is the delight of some fans in the stand to our right. George Hurst is going off for a breather. What have you made of his first stint, Lawts?
Yeah, he's done well. He's not looked out of place. He's run some good lines. He's ran hard. But I think DC and ET have done a good job defending him when he's hit them lines and took the ball.
Think he's got what it takes to become a Super League player?
Yeah, and I think he's a built athlete. I think he just fine-tunes his skill and stuff, and I think he can be up there with one of the best young talents.
Certainly got all the ingredients. Jamar Sambu, that's awful. He's going to get denied in goal. That was a fiendish kick. Yeah, talking to Matty Pete, caught up with Matt Pete and Sean Long on the boundary line. A really interesting half hour spent at Robin Park, and he was waxing lyrical about George Hurst, his strength, his carry, his work ethic, how keen he was defensively, ball in hand, but also the desire to learn, which I get a lot whenever I speak to Marcus Geener, Adam, here. It's his 100%. Desire to be a sponge and absorb what you guys are telling him every week.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was George Hall last year as well. He'd be the hardest worker in the gym, hardest worker on the pitch, and he was just always asking, fine-tuning his skill and his line running and stuff on the field. He's always wanting to get better.
So an opportunity, Wigan again from the dropout. Can they find another way through? Flat ball taken on. It was a good carry as well. It was Lucas Mason onto the field. If that name rings a bell, yeah, he is that Mason. He's the son of Keith Mason, former England international. Well, I'm sure, knowing Keith, he's probably here somewhere today, watching on.
I think my debut was against his dad.
Was it?
At Castleford, yeah, so that makes me feel a bit old.
He had a colourful career, didn't he, Keith Mason? Remember all the stories about Mickey Rourke and going out, having nights out in London when he should have been playing. Colourful character, his old man. But everything I hear about Lucas Mason is that he could be a real star in the future. Another one of them to watch. Gil Dudson's only just come off and he's going for a warm-up. I think he's just cold.
Needs to warm up.
He's just cold, yeah. It's been a good watch, this. Enjoyed it a lot. A few minutes to go until the break.
Yeah, I think after we settled into the game, it might have took a bit longer than expected, 15-20 minutes, but if you take that out of it, I think we'll be drawing.
Yeah, they've not looked out of place. Just, yeah, you're right. Bit of a slow start, but you've got to remember who you're up against. Matty Wilde's going to kick early. Oh, gets a nice bounce as well. Takes the fullback Hodkinson back. ET leading the chase with Wilde on his own kick. So 20 points to 6, closing few minutes of the first half on Roughyeds TV. George Riley and Adam Lawton bringing you this one ahead of the 2025 Betfred Championship season. Starts here, second weekend in February against York, but the game's coming thick and fast. Law Cup against Rochdale, Challenge Cup against Rochdale Mayfield in the next 7 days. Make sure you get your tickets, join us for the exclusive matchday experience here at Boundary Park. Here come Wigan again, looking to add another try before the break. It's the last tackle though, so they're going to have to attack from 30 out. It's in the hands of Jack Farrimond again. He's peppering Dixon. Another good take. We're going to see another Oldham change. Is it Ben O'Keefe preparing to come on? Jordan Turner's coming off. I hope he's not picked up a problem. Well, the physio's gone over to meet JT. It's a slight concern at this point of the year. Did you see anything, Lawton?
No, it looks just precautious. It looks like he's stretching his leg off, hopefully.
Well, if he's felt anything at all, he's right to come off. Wildy, Pat Moran, Chaplehow. Last tackle, Oldham right on halfway with Wildy. Now the left boot of Danny Craven goes high. Dixon's leading the chase, can't quite get there. What a claim. Confident from the winger. As we tick towards half-time with the Warriors leading 20 points to 6.
Who's timekeeper? Who's timekeeper?
Closing few seconds.
John, it's less than a minute. Yeah.
Jordan Turner's made his way around. He's being handed a bag of ice, so we'll keep our eyes on that one. Now then, this could be play on. Oh, no, 2 knock-ons, I think. Oldham's was the first, Wigan's was the second. Less than a minute, shouldn't cost points. It's soon time to put the kettle on. Great first half at Boundary Park. First outing for the 2025 Roughyeds. Very chilly conditions. I think the conditions are so chilly the horn may have frozen. That was the half-time hooter. And I think at half-time we'll be seeing a few changes, but ball's not dead yet. Here comes Jamar Sambu. I'm not sure the referee's even heard the hooter. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. They've heard that one. Well, we got there in the end. Third go of the hooter. Half-time sound. Astley went early. Great half though. Wigan started like a house on fire. Dupree, Farrimond and Byrne. Thornley, with his first try in Oldham colours, got Oldham back in the business with what was the purple patch for Oldham at the time. Forber off the bench for try number 4 from Wigan. Second half on the way. Half time, Oldham 6, Wigan 20. saw Ben O'Keefe come on just before the break. Matty Ashurst is back out there. I can see Cian Tyra and Mo Agoro's on the other wing. So both wingers changed. In fact, Jamar is playing centre, isn't he? So Jamar has moved in to right centre. Mo's in on the wing. Riley Dean is on. All change. Copy's on as well. And Bailey Aldridge, yeah. And Logan Astley is the fullback. Former Wigan man himself. So yeah, a few different faces out there for the second half. There'll be plenty more changes too. It's a high hanger for Cian Tyra, Oldham's top try scorer last year. Not only were his try scoring feat so impressive, but I think he only played about a dozen games, didn't he? Oh no, he's put the ball down, so much like Jamar in the first half. First possession is an error to ease himself into the game.
Never good making a mistake with your first carry. I think you'll see him as soon as we get the ball back, he'll want to get an early carry under his belt. Like Jamar did in the first half. We've got the ball back. Pushed in the scrum and we've ended up with the ball back.
I missed that because I was checking the Premier League scores.
I've just checked that. I'm a Man United fan, so
I'm
staying quiet.
Yeah, my partner is at that game, so I think I'm in for a difficult evening. Here come Oldham, Pat Moran, Bailey Aldridge. There goes Copy.
Right, carry.
Like a fine wine, Craig Kopczak. Getting better every season he plays. Last tackle, Oldham, 40 out from the Wigan line, trading 20 points to 6, 4 tries to 1. Craven goes high. The chase led by Logan Astley. Good claim. Interesting on Craig Kopczak. He's had such a fantastic career, both at Super League, Adam, and Championship level. A few years ago, I sat down with Brian McDermott. Obviously, one of the probably still is the most successful coach in Super League in terms of the amount of grand finals he won, and the players he coached at Leeds. You think of the likes of Peacock and Sinfield and all the leaders. And I said to him, if there's one, is there one player you wish you'd have coached earlier on in your career? And he said Craig Kopczak. This was when he was at Featherstone with Copy.
Yeah.
And he said, I just wish that I'd have coached him earlier in my career at top level.
Yeah, he's a really great bloke as well. He's good to have around the training ground, and his experience. He was outstanding last season, and expecting him to go well again this year. Certainly doesn't play his age.
No. Here's Mo Agoro. Another one of Oldham's flying wingers, blessed with real talent on the wings, this exciting Roughyeds side. Riley Dean. Fierce competition for those halfback spots this year, with Craven and Drinkwater and Riley Dean. Here is Dean. Here he is again. What's he going to do? Thread one through. Copy was
Back to one.
after that.
Back to
and
one.
it is. This is a great opportunity right at the start of this second half for Oldham to strike first with Craven. Delays and then brings in Ashurst, who was looking over his left shoulder for support. Logan Astley, Craven. There goes Copy. Takes a lot of stopping. Craven. Dummies, and Astley bounces off a couple. He's still going, Logan Astley. Takes on Sam Esse. This is a good passage. Can Oldham get over to the right of the post?
Chappers.
They're celebrating a try. Held up.
J.Chaplehow.
Chaplehow held up, denied a try against the World Club champions.
And nearly 1-0 over his brother for the season.
But they're knocking at the door.
Sure, he'll be telling us he scored that.
Last tackle with Riley Dean. Is he going to go on his own? Riley Dean offloads. Logan Astley's there. Can he burrow over?
Yeah, great try.
Logan Astley against his former club. Second try of the afternoon. And Oldham are back in it. 20 points to 10 with a kick to come. Riley Dean made it. And Logan Astley scores against Wigan.
I think that all come from the great set before it. Great carry from Moore, then copy from J.Chappers. Good kick by Craven, and we pinned him in.
I'll tell you something, that's really set us up nicely for this second half. Because if this kick goes through, there's only 8 points in it. With a good half an hour to go, Wigan have made as many changes as Oldham too. It's there for Oldham, this, I feel.
Yeah, it looks like we're settling into the game now. Might have took a bit longer than we thought, but hopefully we can kick on now, keep some field position, complete high, and finish in good areas.
Riley Dean over the kicking tee. No, he never looked comfortable to me. So he's missed it. Different kicker. Interesting, I thought Logan might take the kick himself there, but Riley took it and missed, and it's a 10-point game.
Yeah, I think Keane Tyler's
Keane, of course, yeah.
not scared of a kick either, so.
Short kick off, Jamar takes it off the first bounce. Why doesn't DC like kicking goals?
I don't think he. I think he used to when he was
Such a
younger.
good kicker
but
of the ball.
Yeah, I don't think he likes it really much off the tee. I know he can kick it onto a sixpence out of his hands, but
interesting.
I don't think he likes kicking.
Anyway, Oldham have got a bit of ahead of steam up here, and here is Astley again, attacking the line, through the line and up towards halfway. This is good from Oldham. Craven, Kopchak's made a big difference. Going right through Sam Essay. It's a slow play, blimey. And quite rightly, the referee says, have another 6. Thought we were going to have to come back tomorrow to see that play the ball. Oldham on top, trading 20 points to 10 to the all-conquering Wigan Warriors. Pat Moran taking it on. Oldham in the fantastic new home shirts available from the club shop here at Boundary Park, the athletic store. Riley Dean, and then Craven halted by SA. O'Keefe and Tyra hugging this left-hand side with Matty Ashurst, and that's where Logan Astley's coming. Brings in Ben O'Keefe. He looks in ridiculous shape at the moment, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know he's doing his PT and then he's at the gym every day.
Chaplehow gives himself up. Last tackle. And Copy wants to call the play here. There he is, short ball. Then they offload out the back. Who's going to get this? It's going to be Oldham, but it's going to be turned over. Disappointing end to what was a very promising set. It's been a good first quarter of an hour after half time for Sean Long's men. Another change imminent. Ben Forster going to get his first taste of rugby in an Oldham shirt. Close season signing from Rochdale, with the Hornets providing the opposition in the Law Cup on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's had a great pre-season. Foz, been impressed with him. He's going to fit in very well.
I know Sean Long was very impressed in the games against Rochdale last year. That's going to go dead. Oh no, it's not. Oh, the referee's gone. Crowd always love a referee falling over. Don't know why.
Yeah.
So Matty Ashurst off, Ben Forster on is the interchange. Long kick downfield, taken comfortably. Wigan haven't really had a chance since half-time. All credit to Oldham for that. Real hunger in defence.
Great line speed.
That was Ben Forster. I think there might be a problem. The referee's been alerted to it. He's okay. So the Wigan player had a problem and the Oldham players alerting the referee to it. $20 points to 10, approaching the hour mark at Boundary Park.
Six again.
There goes Mason. And a rare attack for the Warriors. Big Sam Walters. Now they're attacking the right edge. Mo had to commit there. Made the right decision. What's the referee going to say here? I think it's going to be Wigan ball.
Yeah.
It was played up by the Oldham man, so Wigan ball.
It was a good decision by Moyes.
Yeah.
Prevented the try.
Once you make the decision to commit, you've got to go all for it.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to see Chaplehow for Chaplehow, or are we going to see both twins on the pitch at the same time? Oh, here come Wigan. They've got the extra man in the corner. Has he got it down? I think he has. Try awarded in the corner. And Wigan on the boards. Their first try in the second half.
Looks like we had the numbers there. I think Jamar's just shot out and been stepped round, which was unlucky.
It's young Josh Cartwright scoring in the corner. Lewis Baxter comes back onto the field. It's 24-10 with 20 minutes to play. Tough looking kick, off target, so 24 points to 10 it remains. More changes for Wigan, a couple for Oldham too. Craig Kopczak coming off. And J.Chaplehow coming off as well. Lewis Baxter and Ted, the players, onto the field. So last quarter of the game, 14 points is the Wigan lead. To weather an early Oldham storm start of the second half. The temperature is dropping by the minute. Oh, and a huge hit from Jamar. And he's got the ball. What a defensive play. What's the referee going to say? Oh, he's going to give the ball to Wigan here. Oh, it was a big effort, but Wigan retained the ball.
One-on-one strip and it's come back our way. I thought we should have got the ball back there.
Guess he's saying it was stripped forward, so a knock on, was he, from Jamar?
Yeah, I thought it was coming back towards our line.
One of those calls you don't really mind in a friendly, but anyway. If Oldham score next, we're going to get a great finish to this game. I think Oldham have got the ball back. Bailey Aldridge has recovered possession. Craven. There's Ted. Oh, have some of that. Aldridge. Baxter once.
Yeah, I don't think Ted will be happy with that. He'll be looking to get another carry as soon as.
Craven. There's Big Ben Foster. A strong carry. Over halfway. Oh, it's behind everyone. This could be Wigan's ball. Oh, Jamar's done really well to win the chase back and offload. Is that Lewis Baxter back there helping out?
Yeah.
Great defensive effort. I think we're going to see Jack Johnson for the last 20 minutes. Astley, Moran. Bouncing off Sam Walters. Craven. Foster. Aldridge to Craven. Riley Dean. Oh, straight through the middle. Here we go. Can he pick the pass? Oh, no, he's gone to ground. What an opportunity.
Great
But
line
it
from
just didn't stick. E.T. making the break, but the finish wasn't there. Penalty against Oldham. Wigan ball, 15 minutes to go, 24-10. Here's the lead. Walters wanted that one, didn't get the pass from Harvey Hill. Tyler Dupree chucking the ball around now for the Warriors, leading 24 points to 10. Leeming. Fizzed back. Sliding defence from Oldham though, forces a change of direction from Wigan. Nowhere to go for Noah Hodkinson. A kick into the corner for Cian Tyra, back behind his line. Well, he thought he's been told to drop out. He
caught that behind the line.
Yeah, he thought he'd defused that. Cian, he was looking at the referee to get his agreement, but he didn't get it. So drop out instead, reaches halfway, and a big carry back from Tiaki Chan, another one of the stars in this Wigan team. Here's Cruz Leeming. Is there another try here for Wigan? Farriman brings in Sam Walters. Over the top of Logan Astley. Danny Craven is off. Well, they got numbers far side, Wigan, but again Oldham slide across to snuff out the danger. Jack Johnson back out there at full-back, so it looks like Logan Astley into the halves. Danny Craven off. Here come Wigan with Farriman down this near side. Grub a kick through. Oldham need to react here. Tyra does, I beg your pardon. It's going to be another dropout. And we're going to see George Hurst for the last 10-15 minutes. So eager to come on, he didn't realise he still had his bib on, George.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, this George.
So another dropout, second dropout in a row. George Hurst is on the field. Who's come off here? Well, they've got 14 at the moment. I don't see anyone come off. Oh, he's gone off on the far side and he's walking round. Might be Mason. So Wigan again, 20 out in front of the sticks here. With Farriman. Oh, and a knock on from Eckersley, and Tyra will pick this. Oh, well, Oldham were all offside. So the knock on in the end was irrelevant. Oldham fans don't like that decision. So another opportunity for Wigan with this relatively slender advantage of 14 points. Tiaki Chan is off, by the way. Liam Byrne is back on, and Wigan are almost over the line here. Held up, good defensive effort, Oldham. It is Lucas Mason who's come off. But Wigan looking dangerous as they bid for another try, and Tyra went for the intercept. Referee will surely bring this back. He's letting it play on. Well, he's happy for it to be play on. I thought it was going to be one of those where he lets them sprint 100 yards and then brings it back.
That's the worst.
Not what you want. So Wigan back on the front foot, dominating possession again. Another interchange sees Austin Daniel coming on, and Wigan carving Oldham open down the middle. They're going to have an overlap left corner, and they're going to score in the corner. It is another Wigan Warriors try. 28-10 with a kick to come. Another touchline kick at goal. 18 points is the Wigan Warriors lead. Last 10 minutes of the game. Owen Farnworth's back on. And it's missed near side. So 28-10. Leeming, darting away, swatting Logan Astley away. Almost there for Oldham. So Wigan have scored 6 tries, only kicked 2 out of 6. 28-10. Scoreboard's got a bit excited here, gone with 30 points to 10. I can assure you it's 28 points to 10.
Give it.
Here goes Cian Tyra skipping away.
Great carry from Cian, that.
Aldridge, Pat Moran. Can Oldham finish with a flourish? 5 minutes according to the official clock here. Dean Oh, intercept, and Wigan are away. This is going to be a long, long chase back. Mo Agoro's favourite. I don't think he's going to catch him, is he? Go on, Mo! Go on, Mo!
Nice Mo.
Oh, Mo Agoro!
What a tackle.
Take a bow, my son. Early contender for moment of the season, and we're not yet out of January. Have some of that.
Scoreboard might have gone, but he was never giving up on that, Mo.
That was phenomenal from Mo. Farnworth. Last few minutes, Lewis Baxter's off.
Both Chappers in the mix now.
Yeah. Lewis Baxter's got a bit of a hobble on as well. We'll check on the interviews and the injuries in the interviews afterwards. JT came off with some ice and a little hobble for Lewis. Tiaki Chan's coming back on, by the way, for Wigan. So too try scorer Tom Forber. That's a deep one into the corner, dealt with by the Warriors. Drilled down the line, straight to touch, I think. Got it wrong, so an opportunity at the death here for Oldham to mount a bit more pressure. What have you made, Adam, of this performance overall?
Yeah, you know, it's our first day out and we're still getting combinations and stuff going, and there's been a lot of changes, but I think we can take a lot away from it. Apart from probably the first 15 minutes where we were a bit shaky, and when we settled into the game, I think in patches we've done all right. I think just we need to work on a bit more consistency, and that'll come probably even by the end of this week when we've had a few more games together.
$28 points to 10. Logan Astley, Jack Johnson. Aldridge again. Astley to Farnworth. Aldridge. Johnson. Moran. Riley Dean. Through a huge hole. Chaplehow scores.
What a line, get him in the back row. Superb line.
Oldham carving Wigan apart. And Chaplehow helps himself down the middle. And Adam Lawton can't believe it.
No.
He's fuming.
Don't need him doing that when we've got enough forwards at the minute. More competition for the back row spot. Jay's just shown the way he can do it. Great line.
So 28-14 plus this. Oldham are going to be back within 12 points at the death. No mistake this time from Riley Dean.
That's a promising thing. 5 minutes to go, the score's away from you, and Moore's chasing down 80, 90 metres, and then we're still attacking right to the final whistle. It's good to see.
So 28-16. Four and a half minutes to go. Still time for another. Here come Oldham again. Dean to Logan Astley. Checks his run, gives it to Jamar Sambou, who's off and away down the middle. Jamar with the step. What an effort this could be. And makes the correct decision to hold on to the ball.
Surely
quick play. Oh, the try was begging in the corner. And it's knocked on.
Queuing up in that corner with no defenders.
Could have been anyone's, but the pass didn't stick. As always, don't forget to follow our socials for exclusive post-match reaction. I'll be speaking to Sean Long, the head coach, and selection of players on the hooter straight after the game on the pitch. Sam Essay off down the middle. Last couple of minutes, who's going to finish strongest? Oh, another set of 6, back to 0. And Oldham are within 12 of the best club side in World Rugby League. Byrne. Sambou went hard, didn't connect. Byrne again. Threw it blind. Farnworth completes the tackle. Forber offloading and Wigan getting closer here. That was Harvey Makin.
6 again.
Forber again. Byrne trying to power his way over the line. Held up over the line. Here's the one final try for the Warriors here. Change of direction to the left-hand side. Got a bit of joy there this afternoon, Wigan. Stepping and advancing towards that Oldham line. Everything's back right now. Farriman. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Eckersley promotes. Now can he get in the corner? It's great from Oldham again, but the ball falls kindly for Wigan.
It's gone forward.
And it went forward. I thought it had. Touch judge gave it. So Oldham do survive. And that's the hooter. What a game, what an effort for Oldham. Pitting their wits against the all-conquering Wigan Warriors. And not far off holding their own. Tries on his debut for Ian Thornley, for Logan Astley. And a try that we'll probably never hear the end of against the Warriors from J.Chaplehow. 28 points to 16. Wigan win. But Oldham are up and running in 2025. The games now come thick and fast. Rochdale Hornets in the Law Cup and Rochdale Mayfield in the Challenge Cup. Stay tuned to Roughyeds TV and our socials for exclusive post-match reaction. Thanks to Adam Lawton, full time here. Oldham 16, Wigan 28.